Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. Activists have lashed out at the arrival of the first ore train of Vedanta, which arrived in Goa from Karnataka for shipping the ore to Murmugaon port. They reiterated that these activities are of no benefit to the state and Goans. Goa remains only a passage or corridor for the benefit of private players, is what people's organizations have repeatedly said. Listen to what activists have to say about the arrival of the first iron ore-laden train of mining giant Vedanta at MPA.
I am given to understand that the first consignment of iron ore from Karnataka has arrived at the Murmugaon port. Okay? Now, this iron ore will be unloaded, okay, and then transported by train in the rakes to various states or wherever it is needed. Now, this activity is bound to cause pollution. Iron ore will definitely pollute the various water bodies. Okay? Now, my question is, when Karnataka has got so many ports, I am aware that Karnataka has got 12 minor ports and one major port, the new Mangalore port. Why can't this activity be carried out at these ports and our dot-sized state of Goa be, protected against pollution? Why are we bent on polluting Goa? Okay? I am saying Goa is so tiny. If you compare Goa to Karnataka, I think Karnataka is about 56 times bigger than Goa. There is larger scope for it to contain this pollution. So why is everybody bent on polluting our tiny state, okay, at the cost of people's health? Why can't this activity be carried out? I would like to ask the government of the day, why are we not being protective about our tiny state?
Very, very disturbing reports that we have received since yesterday that iron ore from Karnataka is going to be transported and is being transported to Goa via the railroad. The local villages here in all along this coastal belt are suffering on account of the coal pollution caused by the transportation of coal on the existing single tracks. And now here comes the news that iron ore from Karnataka is going to be transported on the same tracks through our villages. Now, do our villagers don't have a right for a peaceful sleep after a whole day's work either at school, colleges, or wherever they are employed? Don't they have the the fundamental rights? That we have the coal trains passing with blaring their horns at breakneck speed through our villages. And now, in addition to that, we'll have the rakes loaded with iron ore from Karnataka. Why is it that the MPA not exploring the possibility of having finished products like pharmaceutical products which are currently being exported from Navaseva in Mumbai? Why are these finished products not transported from the MPA? This is a big question mark.
अंताचे ओर MPN अनलोड जाला. हेजेर क्लियर जालेलें आसा की MPA आनी गोंयचें सरकार गोंयच्या लोकांक कशें पिश्यांक काडटा तें सिद्ध जालेलें आसा. आयज विधांतांचो ओर जिंदालाचे बताचेर कसो अनलोड जालो. जिंदालाची बत पळय आसा ती कोल हँडलिंगाक आसा. एका कोणेन परमिशन दिलें ओर अनलोड करपाक? पोल्युशन बोर्डान दिलां, या सेंट्रल बोर्डान दिलां, या कोणेन दिलां? ओर हँडलिंग पळय जातालें तें बत नंबर 8, 9 आनी बाज बत. तो बत आयज डिसमेंटल जाला. हेच्या पयलीं जे पब्लीक हियरींग जाल्लें सेजान इन द नेम ऑफ सेजा एमपीटीन पब्लीक हियरींग घेतलेलें की सांगलेलें की हे बत पळय आसा तो ओर हँडलिंग आसा. पूण आतां सेजान तो पत्तें घेतलें विड्रॉ केलेलें आसा की ते कडेन जायना म्हणून. म्हूण हें आयज सगळें बत पळय आसा MPN हें फकत कोल हँडलिंग आसा. आनी गोंयचो सरकार आनी MPA हे लोकांक पिश्यांक काडटा की सांगता की आपण आतां ओवर हँडलिंग करतले, स्टील हाडटले एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. हे फकत दाखोवपाक सोदता की हिंगा बिसायड्स कोल आनी खंयचो धंदो जातलो हे चुकीचें आसा. हो MPA फ्रॉम MPT टू MPA जाला फकत अदानीक लागून. अदानीचो कोल, अदानीचो ट्रेन, अदानीचे ट्रॅक, अदानी सगळे अदानी जालेलो, पोर्ट अदानी जालेलो आसा. सो हे लोकांक पिशांक काडचे न्हू म्हणून हांव मागता. आनी जोरी MPA समजता की आमचे गोंयचे लोक पिशे आसा आनी ओगी रावतले म्हणून हे चुकीचें आसा. वी वील नॉट अलाव एनी एक्सपान्शन प्लॅन्स in MPA if at the time of public hearing thousands of people have come to object the expansion plan. We will see that thousands of people will come and stop any expansion plans in MPA.
Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
Karnataka has ignored the Goa Wildlife Wardens show cause notice for violating Wildlife Act, the context of diversion of River Madhe. Karnataka was asked to show cause why action should not be initiated against it for violation of Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act. The Forest Department will initiate action against Karnataka under the Wildlife Protection Act if Karnataka fails to reply.
Goa's Chief Wildlife Warden Saurabh Kumar has confirmed that the Karnataka government has failed to reply to the show cause notice issued by the Goa Forest Department on the proposed Kalsa-Bandura irrigation project in violation of Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act. No water from the said Kalsa and Bandura's rivulets flowing into Madhe Wildlife Sanctuary can be diverted in view of Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, the notice read. Kumar had on January 9th issued a notice under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 diverting the Managing Director of Karnataka Niravari Nigam Limited, Bengaluru, to stop any activity of diverting, stopping, reducing the flow of the Kalsa rivulet and the Bandura rivulet, including the construction of any dam, bandara, canal, or any other structure, project, etc., which can be used for such diversion of the flow of water from the Madhe Wildlife Sanctuary. Karnataka was asked to reply within 30 days as to why action should not be initiated for violation of Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act. To date, we have not received any reply, Kumar told Herald TV. The State Forest Department in its notice had pointed out that the Kalsa and Bandura rivulets flow through and within the Madhe Wildlife Sanctuary, and the water from Kalsa rivulet is one of the prime sources for sanctuary and the wildlife existing therein, also the flora and fauna. Under Section 29 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, there is a complete prohibition to divert any flow of water into or outside the sanctuary from any wildlife sanctuary except under or in accordance with the permission granted by the Chief Wildlife Warden, as per the due procedure prescribed, and that too only for the benefit and purpose necessary for the improvement and better management of the wildlife sanctuary and the wildlife therein. As per the notice, the Forest Department will initiate action under the Act. In case of failure to reply, we will act as per the law, the Chief Wildlife Warden said. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
The High Court of Bombay at Goa has issued notices to the Goa Assembly Speaker Ramesh Tawadkar and the 8 defected MLAs on the petition filed by former GPCC President Girish Chodankar. He had pleaded that the court direct the Speaker to decide the disqualification petition against the 8 Congress MLAs who crossed over to the BJP within 90 days. The High Court has given a time of 2 weeks to the respondents in this case to reply to its notice.
8 members of the Legislative Assembly of the Indian National Congress in Goa had joined the BJP on 14 September 2022 unconditionally. The 8 MLAs were Digambar Kamath, Michael Lobo, Delilah Lobo, Rajesh Faldesai, Kedar Naik, Sankalp Amonkar, Alessio Siqueira and Rudolph Fernandez. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Garbage dumped indiscriminately in the illegally dug up pits close to the river front at Lokutsa festival venue next to Kala Academy were fully covered with mud on Thursday, even before the Corporation of the City of Panaji CCP officials could reach the site for inspection. 1 20-litre tin and few cartons were removed, but the garbage was not entirely removed from the pits before being covered, which were illegally dug up to primarily discharge water from the portable bathrooms.
A senior official at the CCP informed that the civic body has imposed fine on the Directorate of Art and Culture for the last 3 consecutive days of the festival, which concluded on Wednesday, for failing to segregate waste and litter in and around the festival venue. The total amount imposed is just Rs 4,500.
Find anyone, sir. Find anyone. We are not letting them move their stuff also. We find the organizer also. We're telling him we have told all my stuff not to remove that thing only. So let them put their people, segregate everything like how it's written in your agreement, and then we'll do it. Until then, we are ready.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
In a major embarrassment to the Corporation of the City of Panaji, CCP, another road in Thonka, Karanzale, has caved in for the second time within a span of 3 days. Part of the sewerage tanker has sunk in due to the ongoing smart city works taken up by the CCP. Although no injuries were reported, the lives of commuters, residents and the labourers are at risk.
बोर्ड मारला बोर्ड दिस रोड इज क्लोज फॉर हेवी व्हेकल्स म्हणून बोर्ड आसा तो पूण हांगा एसटीपी प्लांट आहा न्हू ते अचानक वयतले ते कशे वयतले एसटीपी प्लांट हांवें सांगला तांकां थंय सर्वीस रोड करून दिला खंयच्या वाटेंतल्या ते सायडीच्यान आतां जो रस्तो तुमी खणला पळय सायडीक आसा गटर आणि रस्तो ना गटर आसा तुम्ही पळया गटर बरें सर आनी एक गजाल तुम्ही म्हणटा न्ही सर पालिकेचो कोण कंप्लेन करपाक तुम्ही कंप्लेन करा म्हणून रस्तो एका गव्हर्नमेंटाक एका पुलीस डिपार्टमेंटाक तुमचे खंय आसा सांगला स्टॉप करा म्हणून तुम्ही ते स्टॉप करिना म्हणटा तुम्ही कसले पुलीस डिपार्टमेंट स्टॉप करता ट्रॅफिक पुलीस हो रस्तो बंद करा म्हणून सांगला तुम्ही हो रस्तो तुम्ही खंय बरयला की हो रस्तो बंद आसा खंयसर आसा तुमचे थंयच्यान फुल बोर्ड मारला ट्रक कशे येतात ओके ट्रक कशे येता इतले तर रुक जाओ दिस रोड इज क्लोज फॉर हेवी व्हेकल्स म्हणून बोर्ड आसा तो पूण हांगा एसटीपी प्लांट आहा न्हू ते हांगच्यानूच वयतले ते कशे वयतले एसटीपी प्लांट हांवें सांगला तांकां थंय सर्वीस रोड करून दिला खंयच्या वाटेंतल्या ते सायडीच्यान आतां जो रस्तो तुमी आयकला म्हणटा तुमी सायडीक आसा गटर आणि रस्तो ना गटर आसा तुम्ही पळया गटर बरें आनी एक तुम्ही म्हणटा न्ही सर पालिकेचो कोण मनीस आसा यहाँ पे मतलब कैसे अंदर गया
मैं गाड़ी लेके जा रहा था ना, नीचे का मिट्टी डस गया, गाड़ी पूरा खींच गया अंदर।
वो काम कर रहे हैं, आपको दिखाई नहीं दिया वो काम कर रहे हो?
नहीं, आप इधर डेली लेके जाते हैं ऐसा ट्रक, आपको बंद नहीं किया किसी ने?
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
Activists and ex-Panchayat and Zilla Panchayat members, adding up to about 700 people, gathered at Mandra in Perne under the banner of Save Made, Save Goa to hammer out a strategy as to how to save the river Made. They discussed how to approach the MLAs and take their support and how to work together to launch a movement. They also decided to keep their political differences aside. They have also decided to approach every home and school and create awareness in line with the program outlined by the Save Made, Save Goa front.
आम्ही आज मादय म्हणतो. मादय आमची आई सगळे खरे. साखरेच्या ते सायडीसून येता, बार्देसकारांक जास्त इफेक्ट जाता. आम्ही सगळ्यात चिंततो, आज आम्ही येतो, पण हेचो फायदो आमकां पेडणेकारांक कितलो जावंक शकता हेचो विचार आमी अजून करूंक ना. तरी तिळारी सारख्या जर हेंच्यांनी फाल्यां महाराष्ट्रात जर हीच जर नदी बंद केली, ती तेंच्यांनी येयली, आमची परिस्थिती काय आसतली?
खूप वेळाचेर असं जाता की गोंयांत काही श्रद्धास्थानां आसत, धार्मीकरित्या खुबशे लोक कनेक्टेड आसत आनी ताका लागून एक तो उपक्रम पण असं म्हटलां की 12 तारखेक आमी जमल्यास कलश आनी कॅथलीक बांधव आसत तेंच्यांनी कॅन्डल लावन तेचो एक हें करप, मुस्लीम भावांनी प्रार्थना करप. तो जो एक आसा हो जे म्हणजे जे सेंटिमेंट्स किंवा भावना धार्मीक दृश्ट्या तेंच्यांनी अवश्य आपापल्या घरांनी करचो आणि तो करपाक म्हाका दिसता आमी अपील जर केला जाल्यार जेंचे सेंटिमेंट्स जोडलेले ते आपापल्या घरांत करून घेतले, मागीर ती हिंदू असो, कॅथलीक असो किंवा मुस्लीम असो.
मादय जर बंद जाली कित्याक थोडे विचारतात फोन करून, थोडे विचारिना. सो हेच्या खातीर आमकां त्या भुरग्यां मेरेन, बायलां मेरेन, जावं यंगस्टर जे आसा तेंचे मेरेन पावूंक जाय. कोणी तरी आतां सजेशन दिलें की स्कुलांनी वचून करुया म्हणून. ऑफकोर्स करुया, कॉर्नर पॉयंटाक घेवन करुया, पूण घरांत हो विशय जेन्ना पावतलो आनी आमी जेन्ना सांगतले लोकांक की आमकां जे मेळटात पळय डेलीचे हेजेर लोक की बाबा तुवें येवपाची गरज आसा थंयसर, तुवें घरा बसून मोबायलार घातलें म्हणून जावचें ना, तुवें फिजिकली प्रेझेंट आसूंक जाय.
Maqbool Malgimani for Herald TV.
Although the Manohar International Airport at Mopa has been inaugurated over a month ago, the local taxi operators are still left in the lurch. No taxi counter has been allocated to them for yellow-black taxi operations. They have now demanded that the promised taxi counter be given to them at the Mopa airport within 2 days. Otherwise, they will protest in front of the Perne Mamladar's office on February 14th.
14 तारीख एक मोपा ग्रीन फील्ड तेंच्यांनी आज निवेदन दिलां डेप्युटी कलेक्टराक पोलिसांक आनी तो एक धरणे आंदोलन जाहीर करपाचें आहा. तुमचो ताका पाठिंबो आसतलो?
पळय कितें आसा न्हू, इतले दीस हांव न्हू आयज हांव ओगी रावतालो, कित्याक सगळे लोक आमचेच आहा म्हणून न्हू तितून फुटपडा सारके दिसचे न्हू हेका लागून ओगी रावतालो. म्हणून कित्याक आतां न्हू गोश्टी जर उलयना जाल्यार आमी त्या गोश्टीक न्हू सपोर्ट करता कहो जाता. म्हणून तेका लागून आयज क्लियर हांगासर भुमिका मांडटाना हांव सांगपाक सोदतां की जेन्ना तिनूय एसोसिएशनां जेन्ना एक जाल्ली कितें तेन्ना आंदोलनूय सुरू जालें. 5 तारीख पर्यंत सगळें आंदोलन जालें. आमदारान हाडून पत्र दिलें. त्या पत्रा प्रमाणे फुडें जो सगळो फॉलोअप करपाक जो आहलो तो फॉलोअप आमी वेळोवेळी सगळे जाण करीत आहा. पुणून काही लोक पळय जे आहा पळय हेंच्यांनी जेंच्यांनी ठरयल्ले 12 जाणां कडेन वचून शपथ घेतलेली की आमचो स्वताचो कावंटर जो पर्यंत मेळना तो पर्यंत आमी मोपाचेर पांय दवरचे ना. ते लोक हांगासर फुटोन वचोन तेंच्यांनी मोपाचेर कोणाच्या तरी कावंटरांक बळी पडोन थंयसर आपलो वेवसाय सुरू केलो आनी खंय तरी फूट घालपाचो पळय अजुनूय थंय चलयता गाडयो सगळे जाण. हांव काय म्हणिना कित्याक कोणाचें पोट खंय भरता, पूण आपण पयलीं जेन्ना भुमिका ठरयता तेन्ना विचार करपाक जायो किंवा फुडें आपल्याक फाटीं कदाचित हे माल पडपाक शकता म्हणून. तेन्ना जेन्ना ते भुमिके कडेन आपले जेन्ना हाडले की मोपाचेर वयचे ना आनी थंय गेले तेन्ना आमी तांकां तेंच सांगलेलें की तुमी इमिजिएटली गाडयो बंद करा. आमचो जर तुमकां पाठिंबो जायो तुमी इमिजिएटली गाडयो बंद करा. पूण तेंच्यांनी करूंक ना. पूण ज्या तरेन पळय तेंचें कितें पळय काम चल्लां पळय ते कोणी म्हाका दिसना सिरियस घेतलो कशें. कित्याक तेच RTOन वयता थंयसर आनी फाटल्या प्रेसान पयल्ल्यान RTOन वयता. RTOन तांकां विचारता ही फॉर्मां कसली कितें. आमी म्हणटा खंयचे RTI घातला मागपाक, ही फॉर्मां कायदेशीर ना. आनी मागीर 1,500 फॉर्मां बरोवन आपुणूच दिता. आनी आमकां खबर आसली त्या फॉर्मांक कांय अर्थूच ना म्हणून ती काडून ती भायर उडयली वयतली. म्हणून आमच्या एका मनशान ते फॉर्म बरोवंक ना. म्हाका अभिमान आहा हेंचो ह्या भुरग्यांचो. एका मनशान ते फॉर्म बरोवंक ना. वयरसून जी PCPO फॉर्मां लागता टॅक्सी वेवसायाक आवश्यक आहा ती फॉर्मां बरोवन सगळ्यांनी दिल्ली आमच्या भुरग्यांनी. आनी खंय तरी आयज परत येवन स्टेटमेंट काडप की ना थंय कमिटी काडल्या ती फॉर्मां ते पयलींच खबर आसलेलें. आनी आतां आंदोलनाची हेची तेची भुमिका घेवप हें म्हाज्या मनाक खंयच पटना सारकें ना आनी पटायना. आमी जी भुमिका आमची आहा पळय हांवें तांकां सदांच सांगलेलें की जर सरकार तर दिना हक्कान आपल्या आहा तें दिना जाल्यार ते आपल्याक लढोवन घेवपाची ताकद आसूंक जाय.
Maqbool Malgimani for Herald TV.
The 6th edition of the Aqua Goa Mega Fish Festival began on February 10th at the SAG grounds at Kampal Panjim and will be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The 3 days extravaganza event will highlight aquarium fish gallery, commercial stalls, live fish pond competitions and contests for children, adults and the Fishermen Association, entertainment programs and seminars. The Directorate of Fisheries has initiated this festival to promote Goa's fish culture, the fishing industry and to create awareness among the public. The festival will conclude on February 12th.
खंयचे स्कूल रे? पहिले कितें पहिले भितर?
There was many fishes, different kind of fishes and some medicines.
Okay.
It was very nice.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
And in sports, United Boys of Ambauli blanked United Club of Thelauli 6-0 in the GFA Second Division League match at Rosary Ground, Naveli on Thursday.
United Boys of Ambali blacked United Club of Tenali 6-0 in the GFA Second Division League match. The Telaulim keeper Baron Fernandez and Ambaling keeper Ivan Fernandez gave their best to their respective teams. Telaulim's Beckham Falero took a power back shot but was brilliantly saved by Ambalan's keeper Ivan Fernandez in the 3rd minute. Ambalan's Crimson Fernandez took a long range but was fisted away to safety by Baron Fernandez, goalkeeper of Telaulim, in the 6th minute. Alex Fernandez of Ambalam opened the scoreline in the 17th minute. Ambalim went all guns blazing at Alalim and netted 5 more goals to Royal Fernandes in the 33rd minute. Turin Fernandes in the 55th minute and Alex Fernandes netted 2 more goals in the 65th and 78th minute. Meslin Fernandes of Ambalim in the 98th plus 2 minute recorded his name in the score sheet and made it 6-0. Inasya Narona for Herald TV.
Well, that's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on our Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.